here! Now I can play for 10 more minutes! Now I can play for 10 more minutes! Yeah! Get shit on! Oh! Ah! Come on! Come on! No! 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 I'm doing it on a stamina lance! Oh yeah, you're done. You're done. You're done. Yeah, baby. There we go. There we go. Easy. Not even a scratch on us. Oh, not even a scratch, lads. That's like fighting babies in a basket. Except babies would be more of a fight. Nice. Nice. What a good fight. All right. Things have really started to spice up on our free-to-play God account. We hit AR30 today, and we have got a pretty big upgrade in our stamina. Now, we finished off our Animoculus, and we've started doing our Geoculus, so we're actually into the 200-plus stamina range, which is very, very nice. It feels very good to be able to dodge and dash and use my, my charged attacks willy-nilly. But on top of that, I had been prepping resources for when I hit AR30 so that I could upgrade a couple characters and make some really big progress damage-wise. So let's take a quick peek at that. With Beidou, we were able to instantly ascend her up and then level her up. Now, someone in one of my other videos said, hey, if you're planning on ascending your characters and leveling them, with Xiangling and Barbara, they've gained another level since the last video, why don't you do the same thing with your main DPS? Instead of going all the way to 60, why don't you just go to 59 and then you can get at least a little bit of experience? And I like that idea. The damage that you're going to get from going from 59 to 60 is like 4 attack. It really doesn't matter. But if I can save a couple of experience books for the next week or so while I'm playing, that's great. I can't actually ascend any further until AR35, so I might as well get as much experience as I can while doing different quests and activities. And I really noticed this with my main character. Now, I completed a quest here or there, but my main character was like level 4. And then I looked, and all of a sudden I was level 20. And I was like, what the heck? You actually get quite a bit of experience from some of these quests when you turn them in. And my free-to-play God character just, like, jacked up, like, 15 levels that I didn't even know about. Now, unfortunately, I actually had Xiangling and Barbara unequipped at the time. I didn't have either of them in my party when I turned in the quest. And I didn't have them in my party when I turned in all the Geoculus. I think that's actually what it was. I turned in a bunch of Animoculus and Geoculus, and free-to-play God just, like, shot up. So I need to make sure I'm paying attention to that when I turn in the rest of the Geoculus, so these ones are ready to go. Now, with Beidou's weapon, we also were able to ascend it and level it up. We can't, again, ascend it till AR35, but the base damage on this thing is really starting to take off. My overall artifacts, nothing really has changed. This same Berserker's Feather is kind of carrying us, and we've got a couple items here and there. And, it's exciting because we are starting to get some purple, some gladiators. Unfortunately, I keep getting HP. This one could be okay because her shield scales off HP, but at least the idea that some good purples are starting to drop is cool. But also, we got a gold! So we fought Dvalin, and he ended up dropping a gold item. Doesn't have the best roll, but it's got some attack and crit damage. It's not the worst. Maybe we'll use this later. We'll try to level it up. Actually, you know what? Let's spice it up. Let's enhance this thing and see what other stat we get, just for fun. Let's just do it because you're here, and this can be a big moment for everyone who's watching. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe it's going to be a top-tier perk. Maybe it's going to be trash. But we're about to find out. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous because this could be amazing, and maybe one of my characters are gonna use it, or it's gonna be HP. Most of my artifacts, I'm just saving. I want to have all the experience possible, and you know, I honestly don't think that these artifacts are gonna help that much. I've got some decent ones on Venti that are giving him some cooldown. He's hitting hard enough right now. You know, Beto's hitting hard enough. I'm really just going to be using these for fodder because I know that once we start getting into the higher adventure ranks, we're going to get tons of really good artifacts. So look at this. Like, we're just saving up here. I actually might need to start leveling and using some of these because I think you actually run out of inventory. I think you can only have like 1,000 artifacts. I don't know if we're at the limit just yet, but we're probably getting close. So I will level a few things here and there, but I don't want to go too crazy. I want to save this experience because it's a little bit finite as a resource. Now, I also got this fillet blade, and everyone was saying that this thing's like god tier. I know that it's a blue, and I don't know if it's going to be better than like the Rancor. I've got a couple purple weapons, right? We got the Rancor, we got this Favonius sword. Let me know, should I use the fillet blade on like my main character or should someone actually use that? Or should I be using one of these purple swords? I actually don't know because everyone was hyping up the fillet blade. As for Venti, he has hit the next level. With the Favonius Warbow, it is now giving me 45% energy recharge. We ascended this as far as we could take it, but also, if you look at his next ascension, which we're able to do, he's also getting another, like 8% here, 9% here. So this is incredible. He is spamming his Q ability, and this is just going to take it to that next level. Let's level him up. We're going to do it live on the video. We might as well. We can do that. And I'm actually going to be leveling him up again to that level 59. Look at that. Going from 58 to 59, it's like 2 damage. Who cares? Like, what, really? 100 HP? Not even 100 HP? 80 HP? Whatever. I'm going to leave him at 59, get some experience while we're going to the next worlds here. Now, we're still leveling up Shang Lang, we're leveling up Barbara. Somehow, FreeToPlayGod got to level 20 without me noticing, so we ascended that one up in case he gets another huge hit of experience that I didn't plan. I haven't really touched Fischl, but Mona. I kind of want to start working on Mona. I'm actually thinking about even throwing in Mona instead of Shang Lang. Now, I want to have the healer, I want to have Barbara, and if we have 2 water characters, it's actually going to increase the healing, which is fine, but I want to use Mona because she's got some extra CC, she can hit pretty hard, she can also boost the damage of my main DPS, and, I don't know, I think I should start leveling up Mona, but I haven't used her much, even on my other account, I don't really use her, so, what do you guys think? Should I put some resources into Mona? Should we level her up? I just don't know, I don't want to run out of resources! With the world tier increasing, though, these enemies are really starting to hit a little bit harder. I can one-bang pretty much everything still, but, like, look at these guys are level 44, so I gotta be a little bit careful. But you can see, Beto is still crushing everything. The nice thing is, because I'm getting into the higher world tiers, and these enemies are starting to drop, you know, more blue items and things like that, this is great, because it feels like when I go and fight these enemies, I'm actually getting some rewards. The domains as well, they're starting to, you know, be just that little bit more value. And I can even get purples to drop. So I've hit that next level. AR30, I think, is a pretty big increase in difficulty of the bosses, of the regular world. I feel like I'm getting some pretty big spikes in my overall stats. But for right now, we're just grinding out. We got tons of quests to do. I've got, like, literally tons of quests still to do. Look at this. We got a whole list here. I got world quests I haven't even dabbled with. We've got our daily commissions. So 35 shouldn't be that far away. I'm definitely taking my time to do all the quests and chests and all these different things. Kind of just as I feel like it. I'm not rushing and focusing on one thing. I guess the only thing I've been really focusing on is Geoculus, and we've gotten a lot. Once we clear out these ones here, this whole region's going to be done. And so we are probably a third of the way through the Geoculus, which is not too bad. But that's where the account is at right now. Nothing much more to say. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you soon, most likely at AR35.